It's my feel-good breakfast show.
One man who really knows what it's like to put his body through the absolute paces in the most remote places on earth. Extreme swimmer Ryan Stramrood. He joins us live this morning. And you know what? He made history together with a team of other swimmers by swimming the North Channel, Ireland to Scotland and back again. And this is incredible stuff because it is so challenging. We have him right here with us to tell us about the incredible experience. Ryan, thank you so much for joining us this morning, brother.
Thank you.
Dude, so you guys made history together with a team of you were six in the team?
Correct. It was a relay initiative, and no one's ever made it from Ireland to Scotland and back. And that's what we wanted to do, and I was asked to represent South Africa together with 5 other countries to make the attempt.
Dude, tell me about the experience. I mean, we quickly spoke off air. It is challenging. It is really challenging. What were some of those major challenges?
It was far more challenging than meets the eye, to be honest. I'm a solo swimmer, so I usually like to do things myself from A to B. So joining a team was a different dynamic for me, and I potentially underestimated a little bit, but the North Channel, there's a reason that this was a world first. Okay. No one's ever got it right. I don't think anyone's ever tried it. Firstly, to find a 24-hour weather window. Eventually, the swim took us 30 hours, so we needed a very long piece of good weather, which we didn't get. Just getting in the water was a huge challenge. To get the boat skippers who are qualified to take you across, they called the swim off. It was too rough, the weather was not good. We had to improvise and find someone else who was prepared to take the chance with us. Then you got very cold waters, 12.5 degrees Celsius for most of the way. It got very rough. But then there's this thing called the lion's mane jellyfish. It's a big guy with long 3 to 4 meter tentacles, and they're unavoidable, and they give you a sting second to none. And when you've got to keep getting back in and you get stung over and over and it starts accumulating the poison in you and your body's burning, it actually becomes quite after 30 hours, you're ready to get off that boat.
Dude, it sounds incredible, but well done. I mean, you guys are making history, or you made history, but I want to ask you, why do you do it? Why do you put yourself through this?
I love the challenge. I love the cold. I love how cold challenges me. Actually, I don't like the cold, but cold makes you, it makes you doubt yourself. It makes everything that you do, especially anything that's physical, any kind of endurance effort, it makes it 10 times harder. And that challenges me, and that I bring so many messages back from that into the talks that I give, and how the cold just accentuates everything that is hard. It makes it 10 times harder.
Well, it's absolutely incredible. I mean, you are flying the South African flag really high. I mean, as an extreme swimmer, what is next for you? What's on the agenda?
Wow, I don't know. I've got to make some plans. I'm only just back from Ireland. There is something happening at the end of the year. It involves a lot of altitude and some extremely cold water. I'm still deciding whether I'm going to make it. But I've got some other local plans as well with some of my local swimming colleagues. Not revealing anything just
no,
yet.
That's fine. Quickly, last word of advice. I mean, living in Cape Town, the waters here is freezing. Do you have some kind of a mental prep that you go into, in terms of, just dealing with those icy temperatures?
It's conditioning, and you hit the nail on the head. It's very much a mental thing. I do the Robben Island swim quite often from Robben Island to Blouberg. I've done 53 of those, and every one is a challenge. Every single one is a challenge. I can do the distance easy. That's no problem. You can get yourself fit for that. But it's that mental game, it's that preparing yourself here in Camps Bay and Clifton to actually understand how the cold's going to make you feel and how it's going to make you doubt yourself and all those things I explained earlier. Yeah. So I love that challenge.
No, but it's all right. It's cold, deal with it. So there you go. Ryan, thanks so much for joining us, man. All the best for your next adventure. Of course, you can be sure that we will be following Ryan's journeys very closely. It's absolutely exciting. Right now, though, time to catch up with the news headlines on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.